Hi everybody, my name is Steve and I'm making a video. Alright, right now there are no shortage of people making videos just like this, predicting to people just like you of what life's gonna be like after this whole thing is over. I have no idea, but I do have a hope and I have a hunch. This pandemic is forcing brands and marketers to have something they should have had all along, and that's empathy. So I recently saw an article that said like 70% of people don't want to hear from brands right now. But what was interesting about that article, it also pointed out that people wanted brands to help. There's a book, and for those of you who know me, you'll laugh. At every agency where I've ever worked, I've bought the whole creative department this book, and I don't even know how many of you have read it, maybe none. But it's a classic. It's by Dale Carnegie, and it's called How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you're in marketing, branding, creative, whatever, and you have not read this book, go buy it right now and read it. I think it's the most powerful book written for marketing, even though it wasn't necessarily written for that. And the title of the book is kind of like, really the whole point of the book is how to approach every engagement you have with somebody, in this particular case as a brand engaging with a potential consumer, do it through the lens of the consumer, to put on their shoes, to understand first and foremost what they're dealing with, what they want out of the engagement, and then to use that information to meet them in the middle and to help them understand why the thing you're selling is important to them. They're not paying me to recommend this book, but I do recommend this book. And it's cheap. But if there's one thing this current time is teaching brands, it's that you have to first listen to the needs of the consumer. Coming out of this pandemic, if we learn anything as marketers, it's that the mindset of the consumer or of the audiences is the most crucial part of the equation. And how can we as a brand flex our mission within that context? You're seeing a lot of interesting work. One that I really thought was charming was this thing that Heinz Ketchup recently did, I think in Canada. Another one that comes to mind was Budweiser.
Hey.
Yo, my guy, what's up, man?
What's up with you?
Nothing, just rewatching some games, having a bud.
I'm always rewatching old games.
What's up?
Oh, it's the GOAT!
What you doing, girl?
Nothing. Gave up on cooking, living off of snacks, having a bud.
True.
Yo,
What's up?
what's up?
What's up?
Hey,
Oh,
you nice.
Oh.
AOD, where's Gab?
Oh, she on kid duty. Hold on. Hey, yo, Gab.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? For real though, what's up with everybody?
Yeah. You guys staying safe?
Hey, thanks for asking. The family's doing great. It's really nice to see you guys.
Good to hear it.
Awesome.
We have no complaints. It's crazy times, but we're good.
True. There we go.
That's what's up.
Doing well.
All right, I'm with that.
Absolutely.
Okay, that was a smart use of marketing dollars. At some point, we're no longer going to be quarantined, I hope. At some point, we're no longer going to be socially distanced. At some point, we're going to go back to normality. I don't even know if that's a word. Normalness, whatever. But when we get there, what I really hope is that brands don't forget the lessons learned during this time, and that is be empathetic to the consumer. In all things, be empathetic. So if you're a brand and you're thinking, okay, I don't want to go dark, Because that's the worst thing a brand can do right now is go completely dark because you're scared of a misstep, right? It's a very sensitive time. Brands are already on the sidelines. But going dark means, well, you're going to have to climb out of a deficit once we get back to some sense of normal. Okay, well, what do? The first thing you do is you wear the shoes of your consumer for a long time. You want to put some miles on those shoes before you even open your mouth. The more time you can spend using this hole versus this hole, that was weird, the better. How can you still market your product or your service and help at the same time? The more you know about a consumer, the better armed you're going to be to thread that needle to connect with them with the thing that you believe can help them. And as a creative person, that's the job. If you're a creative in advertising, the job isn't necessarily to write well or to shoot awesome video or to be a great designer. It's to understand human behavior and then utilize those skills to send a message or to connect. Coming out of this pandemic, if we learn anything as marketers, it's that the mindset of the consumer or of the audiences is the most crucial part of the equation. So again, I know there's a lot of predictions going on. I believe and I hope that we as marketers will become more empathetic to our consumers. We'll put more time and effort in understanding them and their needs before we start talking at them. And therefore, we will no longer be talking at them. We will be talking with them. Once you've invested the time to really get to understand and know somebody, you then are talking with them, because your communication is coming from an understanding of what they need, not just an understanding of what you want them to know, not just from here's a bunch of bullet points that we just want to make sure you have awareness of. Awareness is never the key. Understanding should always be the desire of a marketer. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Also, these little subtitles take me forever. I'm just using the caption tool in Adobe Premiere, and I think I'm doing it right, but it does take forever. If anybody has a better way to do these, let me know, because it is driving me bananas. Be well, be safe, be Pepsi.